Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of Food for Thought. We're going to jump right into the energy of the cards. Of course, if this is your first time to the channel, I hope you enjoy this message. So let's jump right into the energy of the cards, you guys. Spirit, what is the message here? What is the message here for the collective? Someone still feels drawn to you. This is someone who now wants to surrender to the situation after breaking the loyalty. This is someone who doesn't want to deal with the consequences after something has gone up in flames. But I feel something going up in flames is also divine intervention. Someone is definitely going to have to deal with the problems, the chaos that they have caused. This is someone who now wants to set a date. So I feel like this is someone who dropped the ball with you by creating chaos and moving like a thief in the night. Because now this energy, they're starting to grow weary, tired of their unpredictable way of living. Because things are now very unpredictable and unexpected. I feel something is about to take place here. For many of you, you can intuitively feel something coming. However, this could be justice. This could be justice moving through someone's life. This is heavy justice, karmic justice, law, fairness, after someone has completely taken advantage of their position or their power. This is someone who is now feeling drawn to you after taking advantage of you or not taking you seriously. For many of you, something is reminding this energy of you. This could be a photo. This could also be something they can hear by ear. Music. This is someone who knows they need to communicate, hook up with you. They still have feelings for you, but they feel like their reckless ways have definitely torn something apart. As I said before, this is someone who dropped the ball with you. This is someone who feels they have learned from this harsh treatment that they gave. But I feel this energy only cut corners. This energy only took the easy way out, thinking they have done the work, when in fact this person is just moving along in life and stumbling along their way.
Food for thought, 313.
I feel like this is someone who feels they have learned or changed from the losses they've taken, but is still in the same unhealed, unchanged energy, trying to numb the pain of your absence. I feel like this is someone who is trying to numb the pain of your absence as they move slowly in life. As I said before, stumbling along the way, realizing they pushed you away and it made no sense. And it still doesn't make any sense to them, as they are now realizing they overlooked the fact that there would be heavy consequences that may never go away. I feel there's a constant reminder of you. They can't get something off their chest. Something is starting to eat away at their heart, their soul, and they feel like they have to talk to you. But I feel this person knows their energy won't be received well. You may be moving on, surrendering to a higher power, while this person is still being reckless. Even though this energy still has feelings for you, they just might not be ready. They still might not be ready for you. I feel there's unfinished business with this energy, but they're trying to find the liquid courage to come your way. trying to numb the pain has definitely gone too far. Even though this energy is trying to reconcile or wanting to, they still want you to read between the lines. Read between the lines when it comes to a truth of a breakup. They have still left something to mystery. Something is a mystery when it comes to a toxic situation. I feel this is someone who's in fear of you finding out the truth, or in fear that they know a storm is coming. This is someone who knows that you are true, genuine energy, but I feel divine timing has a way of making things fair, making things right. I feel what the universe has to teach them is not only next level, but necessary as they make you whole again. For many of you, I see you pushing through this, but not before experiencing one of the most confusing times of your life, because this energy has always looked out for self, and I feel they always will. Even though this energy wants to give you an offer, I feel this is still someone who doesn't realize how far off they are from the mark. There's a lot of things this energy still needs to learn or understand, because I feel they have gotten themselves caught up into something or someone that has allowed them to cheat themselves out of their destiny, out of their blessing with you, by devaluing or throwing away something uniquely shaped for them. Now, they're rummaging through their thoughts or the trash, trying to understand why they didn't make the right choice. Trying to find the courage, but something is still a mystery even to them. Trying to understand why they didn't make it right when they had the chance, instead of saying harsh things to create a distraction. Saying things about you or to you that had no cause, because it didn't serve them well in the end. Now this energy is wanting to reach out, thinking about home. But I feel for many of you, even if they have found the courage to reach out, it's not what you want to hear. Even though this energy is still attracted to you, feels drawn to you, I feel there's still a lot of chaos that they need to deal with. Things are definitely about to go up in flames. There could be some legal matters that are about to take place as well. This energy is still living recklessly, not making concrete decisions, and I feel this is another reason they are still learning lessons. This person's on the outside looking in. This person could be alone trying to deal with these problems, but I feel this energy built this bridge of energy themselves, and it needs to be dealt with to find their way. But something is unexpected that's going to happen. Even though this person is sitting in the fire, they are about to add to the flames. Crossroads. So this energy is definitely coming to an empath, where the universe is telling them they should not move in a certain way. Not this way is what I'm hearing. This person is moving in the wrong direction, but they're coming to a crossroads. They're coming to a crossroads when it comes to their snake-like ways. The fact that they're always hiding behind a mask and ghosting people who are true to the path. Now there could be deep regret about a third party or outside interference. This person is all in their head trying to figure out how to fix things. And there's a lot of anxiety, fear, worry, because now they realize the grass was never greener on the other side. The relationship, their playaways. This person wants to come out of this dark energy, but they have no clue how to move forward without making things more problematic. Let's get a little bit more energy here. Let's get a couple cards. I feel like this person demoralized the situation, trying to get out of something. But I feel there's too much talk about someone, an idea, someone not being a leader. Someone's having a panic attack about something or someone being a fraud. And someone could be spilling all the tea. Now this energy feels demoralized. They feel demoralized, feeling like a sucker that's been licked too many times. This energy feels like everyone is talking. And now there's deep regrets. For many of you, you've won this energy in so many ways. But as I said before, this person failed to see the signs. They didn't want to. They had their own agenda. And as I said before, they're always seeking to please self and no one else. I feel this is someone who's played a lot of games and now they're sitting in a crisis. This energy is sitting in a crisis, feeling vulnerable because of their secrets. They're paranoid because of how fake they were. Now this energy wants to circle the block after being given back to the streets. They're stressed, penniless, pinching pennies, or probably codependent on others, using others for a come up. This is a masculine energy who is pouring gas all over everything, pointing the finger at others when things don't go their way. There's unemployment. There's something going on at someone's job that's definitely affecting them as well. People are talking and knowing that it's all about this person's ego. I sense this person's ego is definitely holding them back, feeling like they can finesse a situation that's causing everyone to be uninterested. I feel this person's relationships are also toxic. There's a lot of issues when it comes to others because this person needs to curb the ego and learn something for a change. This person just feels like everybody's a hater. But I feel that's their paranoia. This person needs to get on target, especially when it comes to telling their lies and secrets, hiding the truth, trying to finesse a situation when it's only causing more pain and dysfunction. Let's get some energy here. Let's get a couple more cards from this deck. This person's a runner. This is why they are always vulnerable in situations, because they are never there to solve anything. This person is coming out as a karmic energy, someone who causes problems for others for no reason, just because they are low vibrational and chooses to hide from problems and pain. Avoiding others because they fail to measure up. However, I feel something you have said or did was on target, causing them to want to come out of the place of secrets and denial. And whatever you did, whatever you said, you should have no regrets. It needed to be said. Because this person is stuck in their ego and thinking karma will never find their way back to them. But I sense karma never forgets. Karma never forgets who it belongs to or is attached to. And this person's about to find that out the hard way. This person's miserable. They're miserable alone because they were only thinking about self. And when you're only thinking about self, this is how you end up. Because what goes around comes around. And I feel this person regrets moving in silence because now they feel like a loser because they failed to see something for what it was. This person failed to take a closer look. Now this energy wants to break free to focus on themselves. But I feel they need to release this groupie energy and this false sense of self. But until then, this person will continue to receive bad karma. Holding this grudge or being petty towards you only created a space where you grow tired. You grew tired of them. You grew tired of someone taking a risk, telling you lies, and playing games with your head. All the time, they're guilty. Wow. Let's get a final deck out here. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right into the energy of the cards, you guys. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? I feel like this person realizes their lustful ways have got them into this trouble. Their lustful ways have caused them to be vulnerable. Weak, tempted, causing them to go into solitude. They don't want to hear the truth. I feel like this person wants to be devoted to this connection. But as I said before, this person doesn't know how to make things right after blowing things up, taking you for granted, holding back, demoralizing you in some type of way. There's no going back from this, not without the truth, not without speaking the truth. And this person is just running from self, running from problems, thinking things will fix itself. When it's just getting worse, this person is being drawn to you because they need to make things right with you. They're just confused on how to make harmony within this connection. Still sitting in lustful ways because they're trying to numb the pain of losing you, your absence. And they're starting to realize none of this is filling the void. This energy is starting to have panic attacks, feeling like things will never be fixed. But I feel this energy is an acquired taste. And that's why they're having issues and problems with other relationships, bonds, and connections. Now they're trying to navigate through this karma. Realizing you were the yin to their yang, this person's trying to contemplate, strategize about their future. But I feel this energy is still coming up short because their intuition is cloudy. And so is their judgment. Now this energy is sitting in regret because they ghosted you. I feel like ghosting you was just another power play in some type of way of indecision. Not knowing what else to do or which way to go when it came to a soul contract or a soul connection. This is someone who played a lot of games wanting to be the hero, and now they feel they need to be saved. However, I feel many of you are already listening to your heart. You're listening to your destiny, while this energy needs to tend to some childhood wounds, needing to ground themselves, needing to find a space of wisdom, to find peace with you after escaping a soul vibration. This energy feels like they'll never find peace when they know they're head over heels for you. Wow. I feel like this is someone who wants to appreciate what you have done, but they feel like it's too late to offer their authentic appreciation. You don't see their energy the same because they need to ground themselves. They need to align themselves to come your way. I feel you've been patient, and this person needs to see the signs. Instead of wanting you to read between the lines, this person needs to speak up and use their voice, as they have used it in the past to hurt you. Now this energy needs to navigate through this karma to find a space of grounding themselves. Let's get some final energy here. Some confirmation, Spirit. Thank you. So you're coming out as a soulmate, a feminine energy here. A feminine energy here is known as a soul tie. But as I said before, they're still sitting in this cloudy energy. Their mind is still cloudy when it comes to a soul contract because they still need to heal what they refuse to see. This person needs to pay attention to the signs because it's all around them. This person needs to pay attention to the signs because it's all around them. But I feel they are still sitting in a space where they're still confused about which way to go. But I feel this energy has made this maze of thoughts. They've created these maze of thoughts themselves. All this person truly needs, they definitely hold within. They just have to tap in. And no one can do that but them. Only they can tap into the energy within. No one can tell them how or teach them how. They're going to have to feel it and see it. And I have to tell you this. They're going to find it on a path of pain. On a path of pain, discovery, and owning their shit. Without it, there's no other way. Not that I see. This person won't find a clear path until they make sense of who they truly are and who they want to be. Because it's always going to be a dance. It's always going to be some type of tango until this energy deals with a dark night of the soul, their dark past, their dark present. Instead of procrastinating and hiding from the storm that they know they're going to have to deal with. For many of you, this person is procrastinating about communicating because they're still wearing a disguise. Still hiding from themselves as well as you. And it's only keeping them trapped. By their own demise, this person is dealing with their ego, their pride, and still living a pirate's life. All about self, taking from others for their own gain. But I feel this is someone who is coming to a crossroads, a roadblock in life, where they're going to have to change because these challenges that are coming their way can take them either way. But it's going to be a dance. A dance that most don't survive because their destiny can be full of life and light, or straight to the lion's den. But I feel the choice will be theirs. But as I said before, as this person struggles through life that are necessary to help them find their way, I feel the universe is also finding a way to make you whole again. I sense this energy has painted you in a bad light for too long. I feel they did this to receive empathy and attention, whole time avoiding you and trying to trigger you to get a reaction. But as I said before, this was all a power play. Because if they knew the power of your intuition, they would have never played this hand. They would have never took this chance. I believe you're not allowing your loyalty to become a burden for you, especially since they failed to appreciate what you brought to the table. So I feel it's only right that they eat alone, because your energy is too precious to waste. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading and has found some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this message. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.